Welcome to It All Starts With You. I'm your host, Eileen Lemelman, licensed clinical social worker, best-selling author, and motivational speaker. We'll share stories of hope, perseverance, and success that will inspire you to live a meaningful life. This show will motivate you, educate you, and encourage you to manifest your dreams into reality at any age. Because it all starts with you. Now on to the show. Hello, welcome back. So tonight we have an amazing guest. Not only is she an outstanding stylist and wardrobe consultant, but she's a really good friend of mine. And I absolutely adore her. We've got Kellie Misita of Boutique Wonderland here today. She has a passion for culture and social impact and visual storytelling. Woo, we'll learn what that means. And Kellie's styling has been featured in publications, and she's made television appearances, as well as she really supports notable causes such as OCRF, Autism Speaks, and the Carol M. Baldwin Foundation, just to name a few, because that is where her heart lies, in philanthropy. And, you know, to have business and philanthropy joined together is a very special quality. With 25 years of styling experience and a fundamental understanding of brand identity, she has owned a women's fashion boutique, most recently partnering with Scotty Dunseith, who you must watch him on social media because he's a hoot, and you're gonna love him as I fell in love with him, but she's co-owner with him of Boutique Wonderland down in Fort Lauderdale. Using fashion and style as a form of empowerment, Kellie and Scotty align themselves with community and causes while delivering their own unique brand of curated fashion, home goods, and gifts. So it is my pleasure and honor to welcome to It All Starts With You 2.0, Kellie Misita. Hi, Kellie.
Hi, Eileen.
It is so nice to have you on the show. I can't believe we're here.
It's so amazing that you're back for season 2.
I know, right?
And I'm so honored to be here. I know Scotty did the first season with you, and you're right, he is amazing. So hopefully I can live up to that.
Well, you know, you're your own person, and that's what makes you so beautiful. And I fell in love with you, Kellie, because, you know, one thing we need as women, I don't know about you, but whenever I have to do any kind of event or even just go to a backyard barbecue, I go into my closet and I'm like, oh my God, what should I wear to this event? I don't know what to wear. And I get really paralyzed. And invariably, before I met you, I would come in with the wrong thing, always. And I'd say, oh my God, why did I wear this? Can you relate to that? I'm sure you all can relate to that.
Everybody watching today can relate to that, because we've all had those moments where you don't feel like you measure up, or you don't feel like you are enough. And you know, it is maybe a whimsical or a frivolous idea that fashion can make you feel important or excited, or that you just fit in, but it really does. And you're living proof. Like, don't you feel great now? Because when you go into your closet, now you have all those pieces that you want to reach for, that you want to put together, and that you want to go out in the world and do good in.
That's right. That's right. And listen, like you said, it might seem a little frivolous and a little bit, you know, kind of materialistic, but let me just tell you that when you feel good on the inside as well as the outside, you are going to be the whole package. You are really, like, for example, I was texting you just yesterday because we had a big event and we were, you know, doing
red carpet.
Yeah, red carpet. I was
ready.
running the red carpet, and I was like, Kellie, what should I wear? And you told me exactly what to wear, what kind of accessories. And I wrote you and I said, I feel so good.
The best compliment. When you feel good, you want to go out and be good. You want to show that off. You want that energy to come out. You want those passionate feelings to be contagious to other people.
Yes, yes. And you know, one thing about Kellie is that she's got this running list in her brain. She knows exactly what everybody has gotten, what they need, what would be a great accessory. And if, you know, this is like a personal stylist, like to the stars.
And everyone should feel like a celebrity. You know, we're a very celebrity-driven society here. And we want to emulate those people. And as you look for a role model, sometimes it's your girlfriends, sometimes it's a celebrity, sometimes it's someone in your past. And you may not want to emulate everything about them, but picking up those things that fit your own personality and your own needs and your own lifestyle are so important to grow.
That's right. That's right. You know, it's just like I was saying, the daily ritual of taking care of your skin or putting on makeup. It's a ritual also of really having the correct attire.
Absolutely. And we start out even, you know, going to preschool thinking those things.
Oh, I know. I have a granddaughter.
Exactly.
Thinks,
so JoJo wants to look a certain way. Mommy looks a certain way.
That's
you
right.
look a certain way. So, you know, those thoughts, she's taking all of that in. But, you know, if you're feeling great, then you can make other people around you feel the same way.
How did you find the passion and the calling to be a stylist, a wardrobe consultant? Because I know you didn't start out that way. I know that you know, were going down a different path. What took you to the path of fashion and clothing?
I think even when I was small, I would open up catalogs. Remember when we used to get catalogs? So I would go through those catalogs and I would fold the pages. It wasn't the toys that interested me. It was the clothing, the accessories, the shoes. And I thought, you know, as a 7-year-old, I'm going to wear those high heels and I'm going to wear that dress. Maybe not tomorrow, but I'm going to be wearing those things. And you tuck those things into the back of your mind. And, you know, as we age and we become more mature, you see where having those ideas in the back of your head can formulate your path. And I always wanted to be a buyer. I always wanted to make women feel great about themselves. And you talk about how you sold makeup during the pandemic. I did that when I was 14. I sold Avon. And I was
Remember that door to door?
Yes,
Avon
but
Gold?
I didn't want to go door to door. So I did home makeup parties because I saw that bringing a collective group of women together, that energy that they fed off of were great. And these were not my peers. These were other, you know, women that were grown, that were my neighbors, maybe my friends' moms, but bringing them together, you listen and you hear those ideas and you see the interest and you see the excitement and you see what generates from that. And that kind of led me down my path of, I like to sell, I like to bring things together. I love to see the finished product and what that can mean to someone and how that can change their life.
Talking about, you know, changing lives. So how do you help the woman who really hates her body, who really is afraid to wear different kinds of clothes or doesn't think she looks good or deserves to look good? How do you help that woman?
I think that especially after the pandemic, you know, everyone told me I gained weight, I drank too much wine, I ate too many cookies. You know what? Eat the cookie, have the glass of wine, but everything's moderation. But while you are a certain size, dress for your body. Be kind to yourself. You're going to feel 100 times better dressing for the size that you are than buying something, putting it on the back of your closet. Yes, that can be your motivation, but it doesn't drive you every day. So dress for the size that you are so that you can feel good, so that garment does fit your shape. And as you make different changes and develop healthy habits, I think by dressing for those moments in your life, you're going to be more inspired to make the changes that you need to do to maybe get to your goals, to hit those aspirations, and to ultimately end up where you want to be. But as women, we're always changing, we're always growing. It's not the finish line. Nothing, even if you were size 0, 6 foot tall, does it mean you're going to be happy?
Well, let me just tell you that size 0, 6 foot tall doesn't, ensure feeling good about yourself, because, I think that, as we know, a lot of models really have the same kinds of insecurities and the same kinds of body shaming and body hating that all of us do. And, we have to really talk about the body shaming and the body hating, because, we're in this society, this culture that embraces, especially since social media has taken such an amazing,
you always have
forefront.
to be Insta ready.
You have to always be, picture perfect. You always have to be, photo, what do they call that? Photo shoot ready, or, the filters, the photo filters that they put in, because even the people on the, social media are not really that. But that's the kind of thing that we're all being forced to think that we have to live up to.
And we're not always going to be a Kardashian. But then when you take that into consideration,
I don't want to be a Kardashian.
well, you look at somebody like Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah.
She has changed her body, maybe not totally the scientific way, maybe it's a little bit more under the knife. But one great thing that she is bringing to light is with her company, Good American, she's taking models of all shapes and sizes and saying, these are accomplished women. We should emulate their accomplishments, their achievements, their attitude, the way they look, the way they feel, because not everyone comes out of a cookie cutter and is a certain package.
Well, I guess she's putting out a really good message, but I don't know if she's really branding that message personally. I kind of like Jamie Lee Curtis, who has decided, I'm not getting any facial or cosmetic surgery. I am who I am. I'm going to love who I am. Wrinkles, gray hair and all. And, I think that's the kind of like the role model that I want to, really aspire to be.
Well, when you look today, now we just had Martha Stewart as a sports
Illustrated
illustrated cover girl.
Wasn't that amazing?
She looks incredible. Or how about Jane Fonda? These are women that say, I've accomplished certain things. I'm not all dried up. I deserve to be celebrated.
That's right. Not being all dried up is a great way of putting it, because as a mature woman, we think our time is over to be sexy or to be pretty or to be glamorous, right? And so we're both here to say, go for it, embrace everything and enjoy your life and have fun with your clothes and have fun with your body and have fun with your life.
There's too many things in our world that have to be serious. So you need to have fun with fashion.
Yeah.
You need to express yourself every day.
There have been and listen, I've had my own struggles with my body over the years, and there have been many occasions that I've missed because I thought I was either too fat, or I didn't have the right thing to wear, or I didn't want to be judged, and I wouldn't go. Well, those days are over. Those days are over, because I am present, I am here, and I refuse to let anything take away my joy.
We all need to work toward that.
Now we all need
That's
to
an
work
amazing lesson.
It is, right? So we're going to take a little commercial break. We're here with True Oldies, Boca Raton on the radio. And we also invite you to call 888-994-4995, Studio A, if you have any questions for Kellie or myself, if you want to join in the conversation. And we will be right back after this commercial break.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
You're watching It All Starts With You with Eileen Lemelman. To join in the conversation, give us a call at 888-994-4995, Studio A. Now back to the show. Welcome back. And I'm here with Kellie Misita of Boutique Wonderland. And we're having a really lively, informative, and very deep discussion about how we can love ourselves, how we can love our bodies, and how we can embrace every moment. We don't want to miss anything. If COVID has taught us anything, it's we have to live in this moment, right here, right now. Whew, I get passionate about that. So anyway, Kellie, aside from being really the primo consultant, fashion designer, fashion consultant, you have found a way to incorporate charity and philanthropy into your business. I think that's a beautiful model, and it's not a usual model, especially down in South Florida, right? So how did that happen?
So I had no idea that it's not big in South Florida because you guys are the gala capital of the world, I've decided. Scotty is such a huge attendee. He has black tie ready. Black tie is never optional. It's his way of life.
It's
I
mandatory.
think on rotation. So that is a surprise to me, but I think that we all need to embrace philanthropy. In everyone's way of embracing it is in a different way. Maybe you make a purchase. Maybe you bought Girl Scout cookies. Maybe you bought a raffle ticket. Maybe you put on an entire event. But every way of giving back is so important. And over the 25 years that I've been doing this, I've been fortunate enough to be able to partner with every charity I can think of, and the amounts of people that I have met and the stories I have listened to are just completely the ultimate reward. And being able to include the store is so important to both myself and to Scotty, because it not only gets new people into our store, but we're raising money that may make a difference in someone's life, and ultimately that's such a huge gift.
Yeah, you know, I was involved with something so fun a couple of months ago at the store. So they made me a sales, what was that, what'd you call it?
So we call it the Super Celebrity Sales Associate, and I can't even take credit for this event. And I've planned a lot of events over the years, but Scotty came up with that, and I think it's our best ever because we're bringing 3 like-minded hosts to the selling floor, and it doesn't so much take expertise or knowledge because we're going to back you up. We're going to help you to sell. But it's bringing 3 causes to the forefront and giving them a different spin on raising funds. And everybody's a winner in our books. You know, you bring the guests and we do the rest, and it's such a fabulous night of champagne and hors d'oeuvres, but stories and meaning and helping someone feel that they have done their part, or even bringing new awareness to a cause that they may never have known about.
Yes.
So at the end of the night, you know, we see all of the faces and the photos, and there's always so many laughs, but there's always that, you know, element of chance meeting and, you know, another way of getting involved. We just had one man in who's running an ovarian cancer foundation here, and hearing his stories, and he didn't know things that Scotty and I had done in New York with ovarian cancer, but hearing, you know, his journey and how he got there, and he's a man and he's making a difference. I think that just was an inspiring evening in itself.
Well, I think you're right. I think the night was so much fun, and it was, of course, you were buying clothing, but you were really contributing to important causes. And I learned so much about local organizations that I had no idea about. But I want to just, you know, say one thing about everyone's a winner. No, my friend, everyone is not a winner. I was a winner that night.
You were a winner for sure.
I raised all the most money, and so whoever raises the most
She
money,
got the trophy. Yay.
whoever raises the most money gets the most, you know, money donated to their cause. And so I did. I was raising money for the United Way, and I was helping, mainly I wanted to help women get the mental health services that they needed to access, because let's face it, not everybody can afford to go for therapy or mental health services, and that's really what I'm passionate about. And so I was the winner.
And I love that because, you know, it's just coming together in a new way. But being able, which the United Way has been amazing to us, and we're so grateful for them and for all the causes that have participated. But for breaking it down and saying, this is where I want my money to funnel, that made a big difference to you and for the people that were shopping with you.
That's right.
So if we can have a small part in that and, you know, uplift all of you, you know, it's working together.
And for those of you who don't want to schlep all the way down to Fort Lauderdale, because I know about you Boca ladies. You don't like to drive out of the Boca area.
We need one here in Boca.
We need a boutique here. But I'm going to run an event. I'll let you know when. And, you know, maybe here in the studio in the Brooklyn Cafe, we'll run an event and we'll raise money for a charity, and we'll have, you know, champagne, and we'll buy some things.
Well, now
and
you
we'll
had
socialize. Oh, the champagne. Yeah. So you see, it could be fun. See, raising money and charitable donation doesn't have to be so serious.
No, like I said, there's so much that are serious stories that go back to all of these causes. Making it a little light, even for that one person that night, is the utmost importance. So we love that.
Yeah, so I know that you've moved. I know you moved from upstate New York. You were a Buffalo babe, and then you became a Syracuse girl. And of course, my heart is totally with Syracuse because my two daughters went to Syracuse University. So go Cuse.
So she accumulated a lot of orange.
A lot of orange. And that's true. I actually bought a sweater from you this season that was orange, and it said something about East Coast.
She's got the East Coast sweater, but she just got orange shoes.
Yeah,
too.
that's
so that's
right.
Syracuse
That's true.
Still
Right.
in her.
Exactly. But how do you like South Florida? How do you like living here? Because it's a huge culture shock, isn't it?
I think so. It's different. You know, obviously it doesn't snow here, and you wake up to palm trees and it's like a fairy tale. It's like living on vacation every single day. But how can you not love that? And the best part is, I say this all the time, when we opened our doors, we had no idea what it was going to be like. But the women of South Florida are like no other. And I think that you have so many transient people. And at our age, you want to make friends. You're not in grade school. You're not going to college. So it's a little harder to make new friends. But the women that I have met, they empower and uplift other women. And I say go Florida for that reason.
Yes.
You know, seeing women want to see other women flourish is an amazing thing. I love that.
I know. We're not in competition with each other. We're in collaboration. We have to support each other. We have to hold space for all women to rise, you know, to help them rise up to their best, most highest, best version of themselves.
It's just an incredible superpower.
Yeah. And so, you know, just so you don't worry that you're not going to be able to get any clothing if you don't make it down to Fort
Eileen
Lauderdale.
may have most everything already, though. I don't know. Don't listen in.
Neil, don't listen
Yes,
in.
we don't want him to know. It might be in her trunk now, but.
But how can they contact you so you could be their fashion consultant if they have an event that they want to go to and then they need you to help them put together an outfit? How can they contact you?
We love helping you for your lifestyle. So if you want to be part of our lifestyle, you can contact us under Boutique_Wonderland on Instagram. We're also on Facebook. I find Instagram to be a little bit more user-friendly. Watch our stories. Tune in on Sunday when Scotty goes live with the trend report. And, you know, you can shop all the trends all week. You can contact us off of social media, direct message. We will always answer you. You're happy to text me, FaceTime. We're always happy to help style you and make you into a better you.
So talking about trend report,
The
one
best.
trend that the women of South Florida should be really, you know, honing in on and really what's the one trend?
Color. We should all be wearing color, especially as we get older. Color around your face is everything. It adds vibrancy, it adds excitement, it adds that wonderful hue that will brighten your face, brighten your day, and let you go out into the world and feel great.
Yes, and I can really, really agree with that. Because before I met Kellie, if you looked in my closet, it was really white, black, and gray. That's what I had, white, black, and gray.
Uninspiring, right?
Yeah, and you know, when you put on color, I don't know, it just lifts your whole mood. It just makes you feel so young and youthful.
And just seeing that around your face, when you have black around your face, it washes you out. And, you know, we don't need to wear so much black. And don't even get me started on gray. You need a color to go back to enhance that gray.
That
should just be a foundation.
I know. That should just be like, okay, a little, you know, thing that where we put a bright pink blazer over that, right?
And doesn't that make you feel better?
Yes, yes. So today has been so much fun with my good friend Kellie Misita. I tell you, I met her not too long ago, and she is somebody that you can just love and connect to, feel so comfortable and safe. Your body feels safe. You know she's not going to put you in anything that's not going to look good on you. She's amazing. So you've got to connect to her. Thank you so much, Kellie.
Thank you so much for having me and always being such a huge advocate of the store, and me and Scotty. We love you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm the official ambassador. So let me just say this. If Kellie is any indication of today's influential women and her female voice, well, that gives us hope that we are heading in the right direction and that we are really heading in the direction of empowerment, confidence, and having a voice. Isn't that beautiful? So, I hope that my show will help you to feel confident, empowered, and feel powerful enough to have a voice. My podcast/show will help you on your own path and inspire you to do the same, because it all starts with you. And that's all for today. Join us next time as we create a community that helps you feel accepted for being yourself, giving and receiving unconditional support for each other as we connect and inspire one another. And remember, it all starts with you.